We are a product of our environment. And when I say environment, I literally mean everything that surrounds you as a person. Going from your friends and your family and the people, at school or at work to social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the things you follow on, your digital devices. What you watch on the TV, the books you read, the classes you follow at school, the teachers even at your school, or the professors, what kind of boss you have. We are, how do I say it? And we all are, a product of our environment, because human beings are social creatures, and that's normal. So this is not something that you can change, because it will always be this way. We will always be a product of our environment. But what I want you to do is realize that, and realize what this means. It means that you give so much power to the people around you, and the mediums that you entertain yourself with. You give them power because you let them influence you. It's like you could see yourself as a flower, and your environment, is like the soil. And what kind of social mediums you use, from social medias, or what kind of friends you have, what kind of people in general you have around you, that's like water, to the flower. And of course, you choose whether that's good or not. I mean, you choose what kind of people you have around you. Okay, your family, you can't change that, but you can always, how do I say this in a way that it doesn't come out as a negative. You can always, minimize the amount of social contact that you have with the people that are a must in your life. For instance, your boss. Say you have a dick ass of a boss, then you don't become like you don't become a dick towards him. No, you just minimize the amount of interaction that you have with him. It's that simple. And the reason why I'm making this video was, well, earlier today I was in the city, going shopping, and I just noticed all of a sudden, I just looked around me, and I just, it's sort of, I started to notice that people always wander around in groups, always in packs of 3 or 2 or 4 or 5. And I just think it's interesting, because those packs of groups, they're always all the same, And what I mean with the same is they look the same in a way. Not 100%, but by their dress. But I mean, it's either a group that's extremely taking care of themselves, or it's a group that just doesn't give a fuck, or is a sort of god group, or these people, they all, it's, and in a way it's normal, because we attract we attract what we like and what we identify ourselves with. And I just I think it's an interesting topic to talk about, because at the end of the day, if you think about it, I always say that life is 90% how you deal with the 10% that's been given to you. But I think that your environment falls under that 10%. Say you grow up in a tough neighborhood, obviously you're not gonna, your mindset and the way how you look at people will be different than when you grow up in a in a rich neighborhood, because it's just normal, because of the things you see on a daily basis, and the sort of interaction that you have on a daily basis. And I just think that that's interesting, but even then, even when you have to grow up in a tough neighborhood, I think even then you still have power to control, because at the end of the day, if you live in a tough neighborhood, you choose to go outside and interact with those I don't know, bad influences, quote unquote. At the end of the day, you can always stay inside and read a book or whatever, I don't know. But I think it's an interesting topic to talk about, and what I'm getting at here is that people in life, they stop daring to walk alone, and I think that's dangerous, because the end of the day, you have to realize we are all alone on this planet, one way or another. You know, you could have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you can have family, you can have friends, but at the end of the day, you're always alone, you know. And I just think that that's something that's interesting. But anyways, maybe I'll you know, stop this video with the following. You know, dare to walk alone in life, because the people who you start with at the start line, rarely will you see the same faces at the finish line. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more videos in the future, and I'll catch you all later. Peace.